Oklahoma State versus Oklahoma, Iowa State versus Minnesota, Kentucky versus Cincinnati, Iowa versus Missouri, college football, preseason games in August. Could it be happening in the future? Holy smokes. Welcome to episode 433 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do as well, please subscribe to our channel. Smash that like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends. We're not going to be wasting any more time. Scott Dochterman from The Athletic this morning as college football spring scrimmages change. Would preseason games be better? If spring scrimmages are up for future discussion, what if the Oversight Committee also considered other types of events in the future, such as preseason football games? As long as it didn't count, I'd be all for it, said Iowa's head coach Kirk Ferentz, the longest-serving head coach in Division I football. It's kind of like NFL preseason games that don't count against your win-loss record, but it gives you a chance to get guys in game experience in different situations. The concept, the PATC money shot number 1 of this article, the concept of preseason games intrigued Big Ten Commissioner Tony Petitti, who wanted to know more about Iowa's head coach position when asked. Petitti was non-committal, but talked through several scenarios, such as if teams would compete at full speed for 4 quarters or limit reps for their starters. I've heard it come up a little bit on basketball. Hey, why can't we just play a few games to get started? Petitti said. I'd be curious to see the approach on the pro side about who plays. They use it as an evaluation, right? I'd be interested to see what would it mean for us. There's an NCAA precedent for either spring or fall scrimmages, Division II. Rules allow for spring scrimmages between teams, for which Nebraska, Kearney, and Sioux Falls, South Dakota will conduct this very week. In Division III, programs are allowed up to 2 preseason scrimmages, exhibitions, or joint practices each fall, so there is a precedent. The possibilities are endless for what programs might consider if preseason games were allowed, from 2 power conference teams colliding to an FBS-FCS matchup with few frills. The SEC and the Big Ten are exploring opportunities to compete against one another more often in football, and perhaps preseason games could figure into that dynamic. Maybe they could even be used as a way to restore regional rivalries such as Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, USC, Stanford, Maryland versus Virginia, or bring about the convenient nearby series like the Iowa State Cyclones and the Minnesota Golden Gophers, the Cincinnati Bearcats, the Kentucky Wildcats, or it could enhance the regular season by shifting games against FCS opponents in the preseason. Preseason football could tap additional revenue streams through ticket sales, sponsorships, and media rights. Many schools require 7 home football games per year to generate enough revenue to play for other sports on campus. With gate concessions, parking, and other sales, many power conference programs earn more than $5 million per home game. Put down your comments in the comment section below the video. Let me know what you think about preseason college football, preseason games coming up in the future. It's been talked about. Tony Petitti, the Big Ten Commissioner, according to Scott Dochterman and The Athletic, Petitti is intrigued. Now, there are parts of this article that we did not go through. Look, if you're going to do this, if you're going to have preseason games in August, the players are going to have to get paid. So when you're looking at revenue streams, some of that money's got to go to labor. Some of that money, it's not going to be, if they're going to have a preseason game, it's not going to be just like a no pads practice session. It's going to be people hitting each other, colliding each other, right? It might not be a real game. It's not going to go to a team's win and loss record, but there's going to be competition. There's going to be There's going to be risks, benefit. The players got to get paid. But I love the idea of a preseason football game to get these young guys an in-game experience against an opponent that you haven't been playing against, practicing against every single week. Bring the fans in, bring the sponsorship in. Let's get it on preseason in college football. And it might make the regular season, especially at the beginning, a little bit better quality football. Again, let me know your comments and thoughts in the comment section below the video. The Sooners versus the Cowboys, the Cyclones versus the Golden Gophers, the Bearcats versus the Wildcats. Very intriguing indeed. Until next time, from all of us at PATC to all of you, please you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.